You know what I want to have?
What?
Like right now?
What?
I think we should have a sesh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think we should totally just sesh out. Oh, you know what we should call it? We should call it a bresh.
I think, okay. Do you have your crystal?
No, but we can, throughout this podcast, just like, we can stare at each other in the eyes and then just charge up that crystal, and then
But if you don't have the crystal, how are you going to charge it?
It's in my closet.
Oh, okay.
I can get it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll grab it in a sec. I'll grab it during the intro.
Okay.
All right, cool. So what I'm saying is I should go off my meds.
No.
And get back into that state.
I don't condone this.
Welcome back.
Shout out God, shout out Jesus.
Deep well.
Welcome to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy.
I'm sorry, I'm a little grumpy boy tonight.
You're not a sassy little slut anymore?
No, I'm just grumpy.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah,
how's it going?
We can actually say welcome back this time because it's not the first episode.
Episode 2, we're going to do a lot better this time. We're not going to talk over each other.
Definitely.
And we have topics, and it's going to be great. So stick around. We got a great one for you.
I think it's too late for the not talking over each other.
Yeah, no, not right now. Like, I think we're doing a pretty good job right now. But last episode, holy fuck. It was a nightmare.
It happens, okay?
It happens, but I heard the people. The people spoke to me. And
who? What people?
The people. The people are listeners. The wonderful people out there.
When did they talk to you?
The thick boys.
Dude, the thick boys.
Ever since I posted it. By the way, this is a podcast. It's the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy. I'm Eddie Weisfeld.
I'm Tommy.
Nice. Why? Last time you said your full name. I wouldn't have said my full name this time.
I thought I'd mix it up.
All right, cool. Thanks. Now I just look like an asshole always. Thanks for that. Sorry, everyone. This is going to be a bad episode. I'm a grumpy little boy.
Ooh.
Just not feeling it. There's a lot going on, I guess. Actually, it's a lack of what's happening. I think that I'm a little salty over, but we won't get into it right now.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, it's a secret.
I'm excited to find out.
We got a little bit of business, Tommy. You want to be business boys real quick?
Yeah.
Since last episode, we've set up an email. We've got social media. We've got several places that you can listen to the episode on. You probably already know that, though, because you're listening to it on your respective platform.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter.
Let's start out with social media then, because Tommy said Twitter. We have a Twitter and an unofficial official Instagram. Both are at sadboycrying. Follow it on either Twitter or Instagram for fun little bits and giggles.
Oh, yeah.
And email. Okay, let's get into the email.
Yes, the email's a big deal.
Last week we said we were going to find
a Hotmail.
Or no, yeah, last week we were going to try and get a Hotmail address because, you know, the name sadboycrying@hotmail.com.
It's just too good to pass up.
It's too good to pass up, but while I was searching for email, I obviously Googled.
Is Hotmail still real?
Yeah, I said, hey, Google. I typed like this, hey, Google, can I get Hotmail, please? And then it came back with, you can't get Hotmail, but you can have Outlook if you want, because apparently Microsoft owned Hotmail or something, or they bought them, and they just changed the name to Outlook, which isn't the same. Nobody wants an Outlook email.
I use Outlook.
It's all about... Why you always got to shit on me, Tommy?
I just want to be transparent.
All right, so we couldn't get Hotmail because Outlook is the new name, and Outlook doesn't sound as cool. Sadboycrying@outlook.com. I don't want to put any hope into that name. It has to be sadboycrying@hotmail.com or nothing at all. So we took a sacrifice and used a different address. So if you want to get in contact with us for any reason at all, questions, concerns, whatever it may be, email us at sadboycrying@hotmail.com
Yeah.
So
instead of the at symbol, it's AT.
yeah, that's sadboycrying, spelled SADBOI, crying, like you spell crying.
Dude, you never want to spell crying. I'm convinced you don't know how to spell crying.
I don't. So thanks for bringing that up too.
All
Why
right.
are you just making me? You're just making me more and more grumpy,
okay.
Tommy.
Okay, I'll chill.
I'm a grumpy little boy. I woke up in a mood. I stayed up until 5 last night.
That's not my fault.
You're poking the dragon, boy.
I stayed up till 3 last night.
I might have a tantrum here live on broadcast. That'll be a sight. Well, hold on. I'm about to burp. Or throw up. It's one of the two. Oh, it was a little bit of both. Oh. So yeah, that's sadboycrying@hotmail.com @gmail. And the first at Hotmail, it's at@hotmail.com. And then the at symbol, Gmail. I know it's hard.
It's confusing, yeah. We know.
I know
but
it's stupid.
You'll get used to it just like we did.
Yeah. So email us stuff if you want or don't. I don't really care. Let's talk about where you can listen to the podcast. We got several options now. Last week we started with SoundCloud, and then we got it up on iTunes. We've got it on the Google Play Store. We're putting it up on youtube.com. And
Yeah.
big announcement. We're going to try something. I think everyone's going to be really happy about it. We're going to try, no promises, and put it up on Pornhub.com.
Oh, yeah.
And you can listen it to the you can listen to it there if you'd like.
Because we know all our Thick Boy listeners have Pornhub accounts of their own.
Exactly. So if you're there already, knock 2 birds out with 1 stone, and just, after you're done looking at, MILFs or whatever, go ahead.
Whatever. It could be dudes.
Could be dudes. We're, all inclusive. But
Hopefully it's Thick Boys.
after you're done with your business, go ahead and throw it on over to our business and listen to us just being dudes, doing guy things.
Just a couple of guys being dudes.
Hell yeah, man.
You ever seen that meme where it's like 21 Savage and it's his part in Rockstar where he's like, I've been in the hills fucking superstars, but it's I've been in the hills fucking dudes.
And that's it.
Yeah. It's so funny.
I've been in the hills, fucking dudes. That's the remix we deserve.
Yeah.
Man, why are they trying to kill my man Post Malone?
Dude, people hate Post Malone for no reason.
No, but do you notice that, like, first of all, he was in that, the plane or it wasn't an accident. The plane.
Yeah, and everybody's like, I hope you die.
No, but he was in a plane. If you haven't heard, a couple weeks ago, Post Malone was on a plane going to London, I think, and the plane had to make an emergency landing because one of the wheels,
The tires blew out.
blew out, and so they had to just like fly around. I think they were in New York for like half an hour or something to burn fuel so they could land safely. So he almost died there. And then he was in a car crash like last week or this weekend.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
No, yeah, he wasn't driving or anything, but he was in California, and he wasn't driving, but whoever was crashed the car, and it looked bad. I think they were going like 60 miles per hour or something.
Dang.
And he's okay. Nothing happened to him, but it has not been a good year for Posty.
No.
So look out for my mans. Why are you trying to hurt him, God?
He's just trying to test him.
That's right, so he can make that sweet, sweet, savory music.
I do love his music.
Yeah, it would be sweet and savory, not sweet, sweet, savory music.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I go to art school. What's going... It's been a tough week, Tommy.
Yeah? You want to talk about it?
I want to talk about it. We lost so many people this week. first, Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. He had a great mustache. Wasn't that big of a fan, but rest in peace nonetheless. It's a shame to see him go.
Yeah, dude.
But then the news,
the more shocking one.
The more shocking, to me, sadder one was the passing of Mac Miller this weekend, which is, I don't know why it affected me so much, but
yeah,
it felt like I lost a cousin or something.
Dang. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
This is one of those things where of course I never met him, and I listened to his music all throughout middle school and high school and stuff, but I think this is the first famous person that I actually cared about dying, like, not, I didn't want him to die. I just felt really bad after I heard the news.
Yeah.
I remember, man, I was eating...
I know what you mean.
I was eating Peruvian food. I was having a great time.
Yeah.
And I got a text from one of my friends, and she was like, hey, man, did you hear about Mac? And I was like, oh, no. So I went on Twitter, and I was like, terrible news. It was an awful, awful tragedy. So I don't want to spend too much time on it. But, rest in peace. Pour one out for the homie. And,
yeah, can we get an F in the chat for respects?
Make sure you say your mourner's Kaddish tonight, everyone. He was Jewish, He's in Jew heaven.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, he was. He grew up in Squirrel Hill, I think.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
In Pittsburgh, it's a neighborhood. There are a lot of Jews there.
Oh.
I don't even know if he grew up in Squirrel Hill. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, maybe you're lying. I know he's from Pittsburgh.
He went to Alderdice. In Pittsburgh. It's just a school.
Yeah. No,
I knew that.
I hear you.
Because my cousin went there for a little bit. I think they went at the same time.
Dang.
But you know what? If this is uninteresting, Bobby, cut it out. Shout out Bobby.
Shout out Bobby. Shout out God.
Shout out God. Okay. So you know what? You know what we should do?
What?
Here, Bobby, edit this. I think we should explain Sad Boy Crying.
Your Finsta?
No, the name Sad Boy Crying, how it became a thing.
I don't know how it became a thing.
You don't remember? Here, I'll explain how Sad Boy became.
I don't know the story.
It started in high school when we were... Oh, okay, this is how Sad Boy Crying became a thing. We were in our economics class senior year of high school, and we had one of the worst teachers I have ever had in my life.
Shout out Reggie. Shout out God.
Yeah, Reggie, you know who you are. And she was like... You know how when you're a teacher, you're kind of supposed to not... Especially in, like, high school. College is different because it's different. It just is. But in high school, you try to keep your political beliefs and stuff like that to yourself. Her room was just plastered in...
With Ronald Reagan's face.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan's face and conservative ideals, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying that the conservative ways makes you...
It's just she was pressing it on us.
Yeah, it felt like she was pressing it. But she was not a nice teacher. I'll say that. I didn't enjoy her class.
She's rather mean.
Yeah, she was hot though.
Oh man.
I mean that. I guess edit that out. People won't
move
get
on
that.
from there. Yeah.
Yeah, she was an awful teacher, and she didn't really like to teach that much. So we would play Moodle. No, not Moodle. What was that?
Kahoot?
What's that game? Kahoot. Yeah, Kahoot. It's a
I
game
can't believe you
that
didn't know what Kahoot was called.
I haven't played Kahoot since senior year of high school. I don't know. I didn't. That was the
either.
only year. That was the only year I had ever interacted with Kahoot.
That's shocking, to be honest.
I wasn't on that electronic wave that everyone else was. Come on,
I'm
now.
literally shocked.
Yeah, but if you don't know what Kahoot is, it's a game, I guess. Is it a game?
Yeah, it's a game. It's like a trivia game that teachers make that have like the review questions that are going to be on the test or whatever.
Yeah. And so the first time we did this, she was like, yeah, okay, you have to enter in your name and then enter in my code, and then you'll get put into the game and we can review for the test. And while I was entering in my name, she said, make sure you put your actual first name and that only, or you're going to get in trouble. And it was too late because I'd already entered sadboycrying@hotmail.com. So it was just like Jim, Sally, Rachel, sadboycrying@hotmail.com, Rick. And it just didn't make...
I don't remember that.
And I did not win that game, but I think I got away with it. I think she kind of looked at it and... you fucking stupid. And then
she's like,
we moved on.
She probably knew. She's like, he really is a sad boy. I'm not going to take this away from him.
Yeah. She probably did.
Especially in that class. Fuck that class. Anyway.
That class was amazing. I learned so much about economics. Dude, ask me anything. Hey, Tommy, ask me anything about money. I can answer it.
How much is a $5 bill worth?
It depends on inflation. Gotcha. Fucking used economic terms.
Can we start this argument again? Do you remember when I told you a $5 bill should be called a $5 bill?
No, because it's a singular $5 bill. You're a fucking idiot.
The bill is singular, but it's worth $5, so it should be $5.
That's
bill.
why you say, that's $5, please, and then you hand them a $5 bill or 5 ones or a $2 bill and 3 ones or a bunch of quarters.
I'm saying it's not worth $5. It's worth $5.
That one note is worth $5, but is a $5 bill.
The bill is singular. I agree. It's one bill, but it's worth $5.
I don't know what you're not getting.
Bill.
I don't know. We're going in circles here.
Email
You're
us
just
what your
being
opinion
fucking
is,
stupid
or
right now.
tweet at
I don't
us.
get it.
Tell me what
You're
your
just
opinion
wrong.
is.
You're just wrong.
Dude, you're not using any evidence to support your claims, but I am, so people are going to side with me. Let's put up a Twitter poll.
Yeah, I'll put up a Twitter poll.
After this comes out, though.
Check us out on iTunes or SoundCloud or YouTube or Pornhub or Google Play Store.
Yeah, seriously, check us out on give us good rating on Pornhub. What if we get on the front page? We'd blow up.
From Pornhub?
Yes.
Do you want to tell the good people about what you did over the week for us?
So as soon as I found out we had a real official email, I was like, you know what we need? A Pornhub account.
I didn't even know.
To share as bros. So we could get closer and know what each other likes and know what we don't like and know what makes us laugh and what makes us cry. And
mostly cry.
Most definitely cry most. But so I was like, we should share a Pornhub account so we can really get to know each other. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that I'm glad that was your first reaction, because I texted Tommy, or I might have FaceTimed him.
No, yeah, you FaceTimed
like,
me.
I was like, hey, we have an email now. And then I told him the whole story about how Hotmail is not a thing anymore, so we had to make a Gmail. And
oh, you know what
instantly,
it was? I was like, do we have any emails?
The emails for what?
I want to know if anyone had sent us an email yet.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, I bet I could get Pornhub to email us.
Once I told him the address and the passwords and stuff to all our accounts, then instantly, I kid you not, he did not take a beat. He went to Pornhub so fast and signed us up. And I was surprised because I thought you had to pay money.
It's bookmarked. I'm just kidding. It's not bookmarked. No, I didn't think you'd have to pay money. There's like a option where you could pay money, but I obviously didn't choose that.
Well, hopefully we can get to that point someday where we're making enough money off this podcast to get that premium Pornhub subscription, so we can just bro out and have a bit of a Bresh.
Yeah, if we do make money from this, that's the first thing we're buying.
Dude, we're already in the negative. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I know that.
I gotta pay money. We're We're gonna be close to.
Hit us up on our Patreon. It doesn't exist, but
Yeah, should we get a Patreon?
just Venmo us.
Venmo. Hey, can you Venmo me like $2,000 for a podcast? It
Dude,
doesn't cost.
I was gonna say, there's
$2,000
no.
to make a
Don't
podcast.
lie to them. It doesn't cost $2,000.
It costs way less than you would assume. But now that we're talking about Pornhub and how we are going to bro out and have a couple JO sessions together,
Yeah.
do you wanna talk about a JO crystal?
Like what it is?
Well, I want to enlighten the people on what the beautiful ritual is to just bro out
of
and,
charging up a crystal.
yeah, just bro out and charge up the JO crystal.
So basically, I need clarification. Does it grant wishes or does it give you powers?
Here, I can read you the meme, the original meme, where it comes from.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to call it a meme when it's more of a truth.
It's more of a announcement. PSA.
Basically, if you've never seen the meme before, we can put it up on our Twitter. Go ahead and go to @sadboycrying, check it out. But it's a picture of a crystal necklace, like something you get at a souvenir shop in Arizona or, I don't know, a cave. And to the right of the necklace, there is a shirtless, hairy, beautiful-looking man.
Oh yeah.
With a barbed wire tattoo around his left arm. And what this is a Craigslist ad from 2008. And let me go ahead and just read what the ad says. All right, so the ad says, "The crystal I wear around my neck contains an essence that gets recharged when I jack it with a bro who also has a crystal. It gives me confidence at work, home, social situations, etc. Nobody knows it's a JO crystal but me and my bros. I've seen it glow white while jerking it with a bud. That's how I know it's real. You can come over." You can come over for as long as you want, but I need a picture of you, preferably wearing a crystal before I waste my time. So, a JO crystal.
Don't waste his time.
Don't waste anyone's time when you're talking about JO crystals. So what you do
Honestly.
is you get a JO crystal. You'll know when you see it. You put it around your neck. You get with your bros. Someone who you can really just bro out with, you know what I mean? Someone you can watch a football game with, maybe eat a few
Crack
chips
open
and,
a few cold ones.
yeah, just bro stuff. Guys doing dude stuff. And you both, whip out your peens.
Your
Sit.
daddy long schlongs.
You sit. Oh, well, not in our case, but
No.
you sit.
I'm talking about like the people listening we know are packing heat.
Oh yeah, for sure. You sit right across from each other. I said you sit like 10,000 times. Holy shit.
Yeah, you fucking nerd.
Basically, you face each other and you make direct eye contact and nothing else, and then you just,
Just go at it.
JO. You just go at it, and then it charges up the crystal, and it glows, and it helps you in everyday things like
Yeah.
going to school. If you have a big test coming up, have a sesh with a bro, and then you're good to go. And you're definitely going to ace that test.
Yeah,
or
seriously.
you're up for promotion at work, have a sesh with a bro. It'll really make your boss impressed. And, whatever. You're trying to get that girl or guy, just bro out,
Yeah.
have a sesh. And I'm not saying that you have to be a male. A man.
No, you can.
It never specifies that you have to be a man. Just a dude or a guy or a bro. That's all you have to be.
Yeah.
So women are definitely welcome. If they want to have a sesh with a bro, go for it. I encourage it. You know what I mean? We're inclusive
Oh yeah.
in the JO community. So basically, me and Tommy are gonna sesh out every day, or bresh out, whatever you want to say. And I feel like we are going to be a lot closer after we charge up these crystals.
Oh yeah.
By the way, we're definitely session right now. It's a real bresh in here.
Dude, for once I'm not actually shirtless.
Dude, what? Yeah, can we change that?
I mean, do you want me to?
I feel like it would give me more confidence in myself.
All right, give me a second. Hold on.
All right.
Welcome back.
All right, the shirt is off. We can really get this podcast started now. Hell yeah. Now I'm in my comfort zone. Before, I felt like there was a barrier between us, but since you've removed your shirt, I just feel at home.
Yeah, it helps, right?
Yeah, it's like when we're both in the same place at the same time, which is kind of rare nowadays, but I just curl up, rest my head on your chest, and, you know, suckle a little bit on your teat, and I just feel comfortable. That's my safety blanket, and I kind of miss it when I'm at school. So anyway, how's your day going?
Dude.
I want to talk about your fatal flaw.
My fatal flaw?
Yeah. Here's the thing. To all future employers of Tommy,
I'm literally worried.
just tell him to show up to be safe, like 3.5 hours before you actually want him there.
Oh, I was
Because
late today. I'll give you that.
He'll show. No, it's not just today. It's literally just life in general.
But I mean, for this, I was like 3 hours late. I'll give you that.
If I'm like, Tommy, you want to hang out today? He'll be like, hell yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's brush out. And I'll be like, yeah, man, I'm excited.
I'm a busy guy.
Are you though? Because it'll be like 11 in the morning and I'll be like, hey, let's hang out at 1, and I won't see you until like 6:30.
I'm literally busy only when it inconveniences you.
Sure.
But it's true.
Sure. I don't understand this. I don't know what could happen throughout the day that would make it so you have to take okay, here's an example. If I want to hang out with Tommy, I have to tell him 3 hours before I want to, because he'll be like, I have to take a poop or I have to take a shower, and that will take him literally 2 hours.
Dude,
I kid you not.
Are you mad that I take showers?
No, of course not. I want you to be a clean boy, but since I'm in a grumpy mood, I'm gonna air out all my.
You're really just gonna talk shit on me, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit on you. So yeah, Tommy's a piece of shit person, and never trust him with anything.
Whoa.
And
what?
I hate you.
Remember how we ended last one? I said I quit. I'm on the edge of doing that again.
Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe that should be my goal every week, just to make you quit.
Just to get me to quit every week?
Yeah,
You're getting
but
there, bud.
well, I think I know exactly what I can do right now to bring you back in.
And what would that be?
Well, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's Space Force time.
Space Force! I quit. I literally quit.
All right, everyone.
We're not doing this.
Here's the thing about Space Force. Tommy's not into it, and I still don't understand why. It's a great idea. Who doesn't want to have military in space?
Me.
Why?
I'm not talking about this.
Okay.
We talked about it
I knew he
enough.
wouldn't want to talk about this, so I went to our Princeton affiliated. Let me say that again.
Did
Princeton
you really?
affiliated. Of course I did. Well, actually, we both did. It was a while ago, but we asked him, is Space Force a good idea? Once again, he goes to Princeton. And our friend who goes to Princeton says, I think, yeah, because we have satellites and stuff up there. I'm not putting it as eloquently as him, but we have, as a country, we have a bunch of space shit out there, and we should have some kind of system to protect it. You know what I mean?
I literally don't want to talk about this.
And who knows? Military always brings around innovations. Maybe we could learn how to do light speed, like in Star Wars. I think it's a good idea.
All right, moving
Any
on.
comment? Any
Moving
comment?
on. Eddie's
All
gonna
right.
have to clean his butthole out.
This is well, let's good segue.
Good segue, because you're gonna lose the bet.
Okay. Yeah, let's do our fantasy football update. Dun dun dun.
Right now, I'm kicking ass.
Okay. Well, to preface, we're not going to talk about sports for the rest of the podcast, although Tommy would love to.
I would love to, but we're just gonna talk about this. I feel like we should just update every once in a while, telling you guys how I'm definitely gonna win.
I don't think you're gonna win. I had a pretty good day, honestly, but let's start.
I had a better day.
Let's start at the draft.
Yeah, let's start about how. Okay, let me tell this because it's one of my favorite stories. So the draft started at 8 p.m. We all agreed. We had all been talking about it all day. 8 p.m. We're doing this at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. rolls around, and we all start the draft. And a couple people are auto drafting. I'm like, that's a strategy. But I noticed Eddie's auto drafting. I'm like, that's funny because he seemed like he was all about doing well because obviously we made this bet about him having to clean his own butthole. I was like, that's weird. Then at around 8:50, Eddie joins our group chat and he goes, oh shit, I forgot I live in one time zone over. So he thought it was 8 p.m. Central Time when really it was 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I don't know why I haven't adjusted to that because I'm used to
So he missed most of the draft.
I'm used to the switch between Eastern and Central because I go back and forth all the time.
I think it was God watching out for me so I don't have to clean my butthole.
You don't want to clean your butthole? You literally not 15 minutes earlier, probably 5 minutes ago, were like, I'm a hygienic, clean boy.
Yeah, I shower. That's different.
You don't want to get up there and just see what's hiding?
No.
All right. You're a filthy gutter
But you're
slut.
going to have to because...
I might.
Yeah, he missed almost the whole draft.
But did that really affect me that bad? I got a lot of good picks from the auto draft and a lot of bad picks, but it's okay because there's a function where you can drop those players and pick up different ones and trade. And I have a pretty strong team. I won today. And
I won today too.
We both won. You won by more points, so you're technically ahead of me. I will give you that. But there's a lot more football to be played. And, I think you might end up have to, stick something up your butt and squirt some water in there.
It really seems like you're going to have to do that.
It's literally week 1. I don't know how you're getting this assumption. You won this week. You beat me by 10 points. That's it. That's nothing in fantasy football.
I'm just saying, man. Dub's a dub.
And then you lost to the person who beat us both by almost 20 points. So I'm
not worried about him. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, but don't you want to win the league? Because there's more at stake then I have to shave a mustache in.
I don't really care about
maybe
that.
Maybe I could do it Burt Reynolds style in his memory.
Dude, I don't know why this made me think of this, but you know how many times this weekend I got told I look like Bert Kirshner?
Bert Kreischer?
However,
you mean Bert Kreischer?
Dude, I'm gonna kill you. Whatever.
Burnt crystals?
A lot. The answer's a lot.
He's a big fat racist dude.
He's not a racist.
No, I know. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. I don't see it. Besides the fact that you are probably, you're large and you have a beard. I don't really see it. Besides, you're both
and
white.
I'm shirtless most of the time.
That's true. You are shirtless most of the time. But that's not a bad thing. He's one of the funniest guys in the country. I would take it as a compliment, honestly.
No, I do. But I'm just saying, I got told it a lot.
I loved his, I love him in general. It's hard to hate that guy, Bert.
Yeah.
He just had a special drop on Netflix. It's called Secret Time, and not a sponsor, but I watched it.
I was about to say, he's not a sponsor. Don't advertise for him.
No, I want to. I mean, no one's gonna listen to this anyway, but I want to help him out. I watched it.
That's fair.
I watched it. I really enjoyed it. You should go on Netflix. Everyone has Netflix.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
You should definitely watch it. It's worth it. I promise you. And that gets my seal of approval. What were we talking about before we went off
fantasy
on
football?
This tangent? Oh, okay. Well, we probably talked enough about fantasy football. At the end of the day, I'm going to win because I'm playing the long game and I know exactly what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
I'm making big I'm making big baller moves.
All right,
I'm
that
picking
just
up
shows
players.
that you're gonna lose.
I'm picking up players that people wouldn't even think about. In fact, today I noticed that I got a player.
Yeah, you did. You
who
did have
no
a nice
one-
pickup today.
Oh, did you see who I...
Yeah, so
I'm not talking about who I claimed. I'm talking about last week I claimed another player. I dropped a nobody, and I claimed a seemingly nobody rookie running back, and that guy went off today, but I didn't play him, which was a mistake. But
I didn't see that. Who?
Bobby, edit this part out.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry. That's gonna end it for our fantasy talk this week. Come back next week and figure out who's doing good.
it's gonna be me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. This is a really, you know what I'm noticing about this episode?
What's that?
It's late. Not my fault. It's we're recording late, and the mood is a little down. It's a chiller vibe. You taking a piss?
No, I knew you were gonna say that though.
Jesus. I mean, yeah, stay hydrated, but Jesus Christ, we're recording a podcast. Can't wait 4 seconds to pee?
Dude, he's putting it right in the mic, so just so we're aware.
Yeah. You ever drink pee?
No.
Yeah, me either. I don't know why I brought that up. I hear it's sterile.
That doesn't mean you should drink it.
I also heard another thing that said if you can drink it once, but the second time you drink it, you'll throw up instantly.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe any of it. I don't even know if it's sterile.
It is sterile.
Well, isn't that only because it's inside your body, and then the minute it leaves your body, it would become unsterile?
No, that's why, like, you know that thing of when, like, before they had, like, actual antibiotics, like, if somebody would get, like, a wound, they would, like, piss in it.
No, they didn't
Yes, they
actually
would.
do
It's sterile.
Jellyfish stings.
It's sterile.
I don't believe
No,
any of
I'm
that.
not. It's literally sterile.
No.
I will literally Google it right
I
now.
swear they don't piss. They wouldn't piss in it.
I am going to prove all of
Shout
y'all.
out
Is
Tommy's roommate.
pee sterile.
Pee is sterile, but they wouldn't piss in a wound.
Urine is not sterile even before it comes out. It gets contaminated by your skin. Bacteria present.
Oh.
Okay.
So you were wrong on more than
Oh.
one level.
Can urine be used as disinfectant? Fact and myth. Urine is relatively clean, says Goldfarb. Most people don't have urinary tract infections. This may be the source of belief that urine makes it a good antiseptic, and that urinating in a wound can disinfect it, a practice purportedly going back to the Aztecs.
There's a reason the Aztecs aren't around anymore.
Yeah, it's because Europeans came and murdered them.
Yeah, and they were also pissing all over each other.
That they got from
All the piss.
No, it's literally because Europeans came and killed them all.
with their
Have I ever mentioned we're a really professional podcast? This is just great.
Dude, it's great content, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we're very professional. If you ever questioned how our setup is, it's definitely not really shitty, and
It's definitely not me sitting at my desk in my dorm.
Yeah, and we're definitely very good at what we do.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. Let the movie magic do its thing, and
Yeah, I was about to say, do we want to erase the movie magic? Because I can paint the scene of what's at my desk right now.
yeah, go ahead.
So in the center is my laptop, and on the left is the mic that I'm speaking into. Behind my laptop, I have my desk lamp pointing at the wall, so it sheds off a little light, but not too much. Then also behind my laptop is a dirty plate that I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich off of earlier. And then to the right side, I have a stack of books with a dirty cereal bowl on it.
Wow,
And a box of Cheerios.
man, you really set the scene. I'm pretty much the same, I guess.
I'm gonna kill you, Thomas. I was just handed a note that says "Eat my ass."
Once again,
I'm gonna kick
very
your ass,
professional
dude.
podcast.
I'm literally gonna kick your ass. This kid's been driving me crazy today. Anyway, sorry, we're professionals.
I got a note last week that we're very all over the place. Like we're rambly.
Who said that?
Just someone telling me. I'm not gonna give away names,
Do I know them?
but no, you don't know them.
I feel like that's a lie.
No, you don't. And we're rambly, but that's not a bad thing, I don't think.
I don't
'Cause
think
that's
it is
just how
either.
goes. Yeah. We're just two bros brushing it out. You never know what's going to
I
happen.
think the improv is what is part of our charm.
We're definitely not we're not improving. There's no improv going on right now, Tommy. I don't know what you're talking about. Improv is super
I'm
hard,
gonna kick your ass.
and we're not doing improv.
Okay, you know what I mean
we're-
though. The spontaneity.
All right. Yeah.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. Oh, here's something in the notes that's kind of weird.
Is it Eddie's fart fetish? Because that's the one I'm looking at.
All right, you want to get into that? Let's get into that. Go ahead.
Let's get into it.
You want to fucking talk shit? Let's talk shit. Let's go.
Okay. Eddie has this video saved on his phone of a girl in her underwear just tearing ass for about, would you say 20 seconds?
It was a long one, yeah.
Then, this is the important part. Afterward, she moans really loud. And then, she lets out another fart. And Eddie,
And like a little poot.
yeah. And Eddie thinks it's the cutest little video. And he plays it whenever he's feeling sad and whenever he's feeling lonely. And I think we all know where I'm going with this, and I don't want to go any further.
Yeah, you're really incorrect here. Let me explain what's actually going on. That video. Okay, so here's where you're wrong on that video.
Okay.
That video is fucking hilarious. If you've ever watched it, I don't know how you don't chuckle at it.
Because it's disgusting.
Yeah, but that's what makes it funny.
No.
It's like a cute girl in underpants just ripping ass.
First of all, she's not cute. Second of all, it's disgusting.
It's not a sexual thing at all. I literally just
dude,
watch
that
it to
moan
giggle.
that she lets out isn't sexual at all.
Have you never moaned like that when you really rip one?
No. Dude, you know
Hold on,
the
let me-
purposes that she made that for, right?
Yeah, she's probably selling farts on the internet for money.
Yeah, and you're the kind of guy that would buy them.
No, I would be the kind of guy to listen to it because it's funny. Let me try and find...
Please don't.
Video.
Please don't.
How do you find your saved...
Please don't do this.
I don't even know how Instagram works. How do you fucking find the stuff you've saved?
You go to your profile and then under saved, you idiot.
There's nothing... Oh, here we go. Bobby, edit that part out until after this. Okay, everyone, go ahead and give this a listen.
That is disgusting. That is so disgusting.
Oh my god. It's so funny.
See, he's getting his rocks off.
How do you not think that's funny?
It's disgusting.
She's like, she's not done yet.
Stop it.
All right. I'm crying. Oh, I hadn't watched that video in a while. It was a good one. You know, half the fun of that video is just because you really don't like it. So if I'm ever with you, I know to bring it up.
No, you watch it because you like it.
I can't tell you the last time I actually watched that video by myself.
Probably last
usually-
night, creep.
No, it's usually something to break the ice if I'm meeting someone new and I'm trying to feel where they're at on the scale of can I be friends with them, I'll throw that video on, and if they chuckle, I'll go, oh, okay, they're cool. But if they don't, I know to avoid them.
So we're not. So you avoid me, and we're not friends because I don't think that's funny.
When did I ever say we're fucking friends?
Dude, I'm pretty sure you said it like a couple times the first episode. You know what? I'm about to quit again.
Well, we're getting there. Okay, let's get away from me. Let's fucking talk about you. You goddamn pervert.
What?
You little nasty. Tommy has a fetish.
What would that be?
We know. Okay, actually, we don't. Go ahead and explain what your dream girl is, and tell me it's not offensive.
Oh, it's not offensive. Okay. My ideal woman that I would like to marry is preferably, in my mind, missing a leg.
Why?
I think there's beauty in that, in the I don't want to say imperfection because everyone's perfect, but the I don't know how to put it. I just think it's, I don't know, man.
Say it. You want to touch the nub.
No, that's not true.
It's true. I've heard him say it word for word.
No,
Quote,
you
Tommy
have not.
Connolly,
You're such a
circa
liar.
2013.
See, this is my biggest problem with this. You are such a dirty liar.
I'm not. You're trying to make me sound like a liar, but this is true. He's told me before, one-on-one, we were brushing out, and he said, Eddie,
See, this is how you know it's a lie.
I really just
I've never had a
want
serious
to-
conversation with you in my life.
I just want to suck on the nub.
Oh my god.
No.
Is that offensive?
I think what you're saying is offensive, but I've never said that before.
I'm not trying,
This is cyberbullying. I'm going to tell my mom.
Good. I hope you do. Shout out my mom for following us on Twitter. I
Shout out-
blocked her instantly.
Shout out my mom for me not telling her that I do this because she would be horrified.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. I kind of didn't realize people would actually be listening to it that I know. I know that's a stupid thing to say. Like, obviously, people are going to listen to it.
No, I get it. It was one of those things I listened to the first one, and then I got a Snapchat from someone later who was listening to it, and I was like, oh no, people are actually listening to this.
Yeah.
Like, people I know.
It's not bad.
It's unsettling.
It's not, I think that's the best word for it. It's unsettling knowing that people are hearing you say dumb shit on the internet. But, it just is what it is. Did I tell you, my girlfriend's mom listens to the podcast?
Yes, you mentioned. I would be horrified if I... Oh, no. Yeah, because I was like, she's never even met me. She probably hates me.
Yeah, I don't think so. She's pretty cool.
I need you, after she
She
listens
is cool.
to this one, I need her
Hey,
to
Mrs.
tell you if she hates me or not, and then I need you to tell me.
Yeah, I have her number. I could give her a call.
It's only midnight, so yeah, text her right now.
Yeah, I'll text her right now. Shout out Mrs. P. You know who you are. But I think she liked it. If that makes you feel any better.
It makes me feel a little bit better.
Okay, good. It terrified me because, I think we opened the last episode talking about, oh, fuck. That's the one where we started it with me going, I'm a little sassy slut.
Yes. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, I know for sure I don't want my mom listening to this, but I don't know if I want anyone.
I feel like my mom
know.
would think it's funny, but it would take time
My
for
mom
it to...
wouldn't. I can tell you that right now.
No, yeah, your mom definitely would not think this is funny, but I think my mom would eventually think this is funny, but first it would have to actually have some traction. So make sure to give us 5 stars on iTunes, guys, or a like on SoundCloud or whatever you listen to. Like, comment, subscribe. Do you think we should change the name, or not change the name, shorten it, like have an acronym?
What would the acronym be?
ESP?
Oh, isn't that like doesn't that mean something?
I don't know. Espanol?
Oh yeah, I guess it would be the... No, that's SAP.
ACT.
No, I said
SAT.
SAP, not SAT.
Why would it be SAP?
Like the button on your remote that makes everything turn into Spanish, the SAP button.
Why would it be SAP?
That's literally what it is.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying why would it be SAP?
I don't know. I didn't make it.
Fucking fix it. You know what the great thing about making a podcast is? We can choose to keep in and cut out whatever we want. So, and we can ramble all we want, and people will never know how shitty the podcast is because we have a producer who edits our podcasts and make us sound like we actually
Like
are
geniuses.
No, I wouldn't say geniuses. I wouldn't go that far, but we just sound like we're coherent.
I think we sound like geniuses.
How do you think this episode's going, Tommy, so far?
What'd you say?
How do you think the episode's going so far?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? That's not my problem to deal with. That's Bobby's. Shout out Bobby, our producer.
Shout out Bobby, shout out God.
All right. Let's move on to another topic. Oh, you know what I was doing before you called?
What?
I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast
Okay.
with Elon Musk.
Oh, the one where he smokes weed?
Yeah, the one where he smokes weed. I haven't gotten to that part yet. But before that, they were just talking about how Elon Musk thinks we live in a simulation. Like, most likely we live in a simulation.
That's so weird.
And I'm just fucking... It just makes me... I don't want to say depressed. It just makes me feel so...
Did he convince you that, like, do you believe him?
He wasn't trying to convince anyone. He was just saying we probably live in a simulation, or...
But I'm saying, did he back it up with fact?
Well, he said the probability is high because if you think about what we do as, like, humans, we make video games and movies and stuff like that, and those are all simulations because our life is boring. So something who lives in an even more boring life probably created us as a simulation. I'm probably butchering what he said. He's much smarter than me. Don't get me wrong.
Dude, what? No way. Elon Musk is smarter than you?
Let's put up a poll. Who's smarter, Eddie or Elon Musk? Man who made Tesla and SpaceX, or
Eddie from ESP.
Or Eddie who once... Or Eddie who
I don't
once
even know what you're going to
punched...
say right now.
Eddie who once punched poop in the toilet because he didn't have a plunger.
What?
Here's the thing.
All right.
Have you ever been in a tricky situation?
Just any tricky situation? Yeah.
Like, where you have to think on your toes?
I've been on my toes before.
Yeah, so I just moved into a new place, and
Yeah.
I don't have a plunger. And I woke up one day, I eat a lot of fiber. I take fiber supplements.
God.
I have nice meaty shits.
All right. That's enough of that.
Big browns. And...
Hi, Mom.
Oh, dude.
Did that make you uncomfortable? Sorry.
She's gonna go home for... Bobby, edit out his name. Just, like, bleep it or something. I don't want her name out there. And then edit this out.
Dude, we put our full names in.
Yeah, but she's not a part of this. I don't want her identity to be...
That's fair. That's fair.
That's really funny, though. I'll keep that in. It's going to be a really awkward conversation at Christmas this year.
Oh my God.
I'd listen to the podcast.
Like, oh yeah? What was your favorite part? Oh, the part where you were talking about your meaty shits. How you so elegantly put it.
So yeah, I took a monster and I flushed, and I then found out how weak our water pressure is, and I almost overflowed the toilet.
Oh my God.
It was that bad, and I didn't know what to do. I thought about just sitting there for a couple hours and maybe it would just dissipate, or maybe just leaving. Maybe I could just set the apartment on fire and leave, and then no one would ever know. But
I think that's your best bet.
It was honestly kind of fight or flight, and I decided to fight. So I stood up, and I wrapped my hand in a bunch of toilet paper, and I just went for it and mushed down all that,
That's so gross.
all that brown goodness, and broke it up and solved the problem. Because I'm a man, and I get shit done.
That's gross.
I know it's gross, but honestly, I think it shows a little bit of initiative, something that Elon Musk doesn't have.
That's not true.
Yeah, he has a lot of initiative. He has a bunch of businesses, and he's super smart. But
Yeah.
Anyway, we're living in a simulation. It makes me depressed. Moral of that story.
I don't know if I'm going to have to listen to him talk about it because I don't believe you.
Okay, it's not that he's saying we definitely live in a simulation. He says the probability is that we do. And
That
that,
can't be
the
true.
multiverse theory, it makes more sense when you think about it as like a simulation. Because in a simulation,
But-
you run millions and billions of
But
different...
I don't know if I believe in the multiverse theory either.
Okay, well, if you're someone who thinks about life and doesn't just go around fucking not worrying about things...
Dude, I was talking about that recently. I have like no existentialism inside myself. I'm just like, all
That's-
right, I'm just
That must
living
be
my life.
blissful. That must be
It-
so
it-
wonderful. How do you do
it
that?
Really, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It really is.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe this is why I am the way I am.
Because of your
'Cause I'm just
existentialism.
always thinking about... I'm just thinking about how life is fake and how nothing matters and how we're all just gonna die.
That's so interesting.
How do you think the world's gonna end?
I think I'm gonna be dead before it does.
Yeah, me too, probably.
I think the sun's gonna implode.
You don't think we're gonna like destroy ourselves before then?
Well, I don't think we're gonna destroy Earth before then. I think mankind will be dead before then.
I don't know, man. We're doing a pretty shitty job right now.
I don't think the Earth will be gone. I just think like everyone and everything will be dead.
We need to start our initiative and get working on this clean coal project.
All right, that's enough of that.
Okay, so we talked about Pornhub. We talked about broing out.
Not enough, if you ask me.
Here's the thing. I'm very judgmental. I'm always thinking that I'm better than something else. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I guess you could classify me as a...
Narcissist?
Yeah, I'd put it like that. And so there's a little thing I like to do where I just review things, and we're gonna make it a little segment on the show. We're gonna call it Eddie Reviews Things, the show,
The podcast.
the podcast, the show. Because actually, it's Eddie Reviews Things, the show, the podcast, the segment.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Because it's not a whole podcast.
Right.
It's a misleading title. So this week I wanted to review Tommy.
Oh.
0 out of 10. Piece of shit. Really hate him.
Well, I quit.
I wasted my entire day waiting for this man.
I'm literally about to quit.
I'm not gonna lie. We have a set time to record these things.
Okay, can we talk about this seriously?
Okay, go ahead.
Because I was like, all right, let's do it after the Browns game. But then the Browns game went like an extra hour.
Okay. Yes.
Then,
And
after that,
okay.
I was on the phone with my papa talking about the Browns game for probably another half hour to 45 minutes.
And then what?
Then it was probably like almost 6 already. And I had somewhere to be at 7. And I still hadn't like done anything. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to do it. Then I thought I was going to be home at like 9, but I was misled, which isn't my fault. And I wasn't home till like 11.
Let me be real with the audience here. We almost didn't have an episode this week because Tommy had to play D&D.
I can't believe that, like, you're going to blame it on my
I can't.
extracurricular
Your extracurricular.
activities.
Why didn't we just record it in the morning? Here's the thing. We schedule this on a certain day every week so we can record it.
First of all,
and
you're
then we have
lucky I
enough
was even
time.
home. Because I wasn't supposed to be home even until like 6 today.
That's true, but we still were like, this is the day we're going to record it, because the way our process works is we record these, we
And
talk.
here we are.
We talk, and then I give it to our producer who edits it, and then I go in with him and we listen to it and fine pick. I know it seems like we don't, but we definitely spend a lot of time on it, and then we release it. And depending on when iTunes and SoundCloud uploads it, that's when it comes out. And we're trying to make it a system, trying to get a steady flow going, but Tommy fucked it up, so 0 out of 10. We'll try harder next week.
You're a douchebag, you know that?
I know.
All right, just as long as you know.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not. But do you want to bro out? You want to have a sesh?
Yeah, you want to have a sesh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you settle disputes. You just fucking have a sesh, and then all is well.
Yeah, it really helps with the bonding.
You charge up the crystal, and then we're all good. That's why me and Tommy have such a healthy relationship, because we can get in fights like that.
We have a sesh twice a day, every day.
Yeah, we just sesh it out, charge up the crystal, and then we let bygones be bygones. We don't care. It's okay.
Because we're adults.
No. Well, yes. But, yeah. No. Maybe.
Yes?
I'm 13.
Oh.
Ooh, I let it away. Let it go.
Oh, God.
I also want to review American Horror Story Season 1, Murder House.
What?
It was bad. Anyone who watches that show and says it's good, you're a liar.
I haven't seen it, but I believe you.
It's not good. It's like, it has good parts where you're like, oh, I could see why this is a television show. But they're like on season 17,000 of that.
Yeah.
And it's just not good. It's kind of laughable at some points, because they do that thing where they have the shaky cam and then the quick zoom that's comedic, because they do that shot in like The Office when shit's going down.
Why do you watch that show?
Because my girlfriend wanted to watch it. She's like, it's a good show. Let's watch it. And so we watched it, and then she's like, you hate it. And I'm like, yeah, but
you're like, this is not a good show.
I was like, I'll watch it, but this is awful. But I can't stop now because we already started it. So I watched the entire season. I'm on season 2 now.
Dude, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, but I do.
No, you don't.
So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Great job.
You gave them a higher rating than you gave me.
Yeah, well, because I was mad at you at the time. Now I'd give you like a 7.
Oh.
You're welcome. And that's why we're friends.
Thanks. See, you said we were friends.
Oh, fuck. So let's end the podcast with a little advice. And that ends Eddie Reviews Things, the show, the podcast, the segment.
Yeah.
Let's end the show today with a little advice from me to Tommy.
Eddie's pro tips.
Tommy came to me this week and he said, hey man, you're a great guy. You get jobs, you get hired, you know how to talk to people. How do I do it? And I said, well, Tommy, let me explain to you. This is mostly because he has a couple interviews coming up for like important internships, job opportunities, things that could really get him far in life. So Tommy, you're going to want to really listen hard, okay?
Yeah, I've got my pen and paper.
Got your pen and paper? Listen to my words.
I don't know why, because I could listen to this whenever I want, but...
Here's what you're going to do. Walk in there with an attitude.
Like, what kind of attitude?
Like you fucking own the place.
Yep.
Like you don't give a fuck who they are.
Oh, I feel like that's not what they want.
Hi, my name's Jim. I'm from General Electric. What's your name? You go, fuck you. That's what. You want to stand out. This is why.
I feel like that's not right, but okay, I'll write it down.
Okay, good. They're seeing so many candidates a day. So many people want to work for these big companies. They're not looking for the next, John or Jill. They're looking for the next Elon Musk. Someone who...
I think it's Jack or Jill.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Basic names. They're looking for their next innovator. And the innovators are always people who don't go with the crowd. They go against the grain. They're the salmon in the river.
Do you
going
think...
against
okay.
the current.
So you said I should be more like Elon Musk, so should I, smoke weed at the interview?
Definitely, I think that would be one thing that would make you stand out as a candidate if you
Okay.
just whipped out a J and started
Yeah.
fucking
I think it's.
blazing.
But should I offer them any?
What? Sorry?
Should I offer them some?
Yeah, you want to be courteous. You don't want to seem like a
yeah.
douchebag.
Well,
At least.
you told me to say "fuck you" to them.
Well, yeah, you want to have the attitude, but you don't want to be a dick.
All right, I'm learning.
Okay. So, another thing to do is focus on your appearance. You want to make it memorable. You want to look, classy, but at the same time a little laid back. You don't want people.
Yeah.
You don't want people taking you too seriously, but not taking you seriously enough. You know what I mean? So, my suggestion for you specifically, just because the way you are, go in with a 3-piece suit.
Oh, okay.
So, jacket, vest, tie and shirt. But instead of wearing suit pants, wear short shorts.
How short should the shorts be?
The shorts should definitely be moose knuckle territory, where you're almost bursting out.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
An alternative method would be just show up in rugby short. You know what? Rugby short length is good too. Something around that range. Definitely a lot of thigh. You want them to see everything. From the waist down, of course.
Yeah. Of course.
Another option you could do is you go in no shirt, nips out, ready to take on the world.
My natural state, yeah.
And definitely make sure to bend over a lot. You might catch someone, staring them down. That way they feel, like they have to give it to you now because they sexually harassed you.
Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely do want them to sexually harass me.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Do you want me to share my note with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I was just handed a note from my sweet mate, and all it says is, "I need you to suck me off." And I have a message for you, Thomas. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, straight up, no holding back.
I'm kind of
No, I'm
kind
not
of starting
gonna suck you off. Anyway,
I'm kind of enjoying that part of this podcast is just Tommy's sweet mates fucking with him while he's trying to record.
it is me getting letters that says "eat my ass" and I need you to suck me off.
Tommy,
Thomas, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Tommy, I know you're doing something right now. I know you're recording something. You need to be quiet. But I just really need you to suck me off right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And he doesn't say a word when he hands it to me. He doesn't. He just walks up, puts it in my hand, walks away.
I mean, he's being professional about it. Much like you're gonna have to be at your job interview, and that concludes this segment of Eddie's pro job tips. If you have any other questions, feel free to send it to us at sadboycrying@hotmail@gmail.com or at sadboycrying@hotmail.com @gmail.com.
At hotmail.com.
Feel free to tweet us at sadboycrying.
And check out our Pornhub page. It'll probably be up.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and get our Pornhub page up before this is edited. Probably have the first episode on, and this will be on it. Check us out on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Store, YouTube, Pornhub. I think I hit them all. Follow us on Twitter.
Pornhub's the big one, though.
Twitter and Instagram at sadboycrying. Do you want to throw out your handles?
You follow our friend. No, I'm not gonna throw out like my main ones because they're not interesting. Nobody cares. But follow our good friend. He is a big supporter of the show. His name is Teddy. Follow him at The Real Titty Renner. That's at and then TIDDYRENNER. That's our good friend Teddy. Thomas, stop creeping up on me. What does your note say? Just hand it to me.
This podcast is fucking falling apart. What does it say?
It's, that episode of The Office where it's that picture of the hot dog and it says, "Hiya, buddy." That's what it is.
Wait, say that again?
So it's like a thing from The Office where like Pam hands Michael a note and it's just a hot dog saying "Hiya, buddy." So, in conclusion, I've gotten 3 notes today. One said, eat my ass. One said, I need you to suck me off. And one says, hiya, buddy, with a hot dog waving at me.
You know, I think that's a good place to end. I think that's a great...
Yeah. Anyway, I forget what I was saying before. Follow our friend Teddy at The Real Titty Renner.
Okay, yeah, definitely do that.
He asked me to shout him out personally.
Do that. It's definitely a real account. And
it's his real account, yeah.
Make sure to tell your friends about the podcast. Give us 5 stars on...
Don't tell your grandmas, though.
Give us 5 stars on iTunes. Give us a like on SoundCloud.
And, like us on Pornhub.
Wherever you can, whatever you can do, it all helps.
Leave a nice comment.
We need all those downloads so we can get those subscribers like MeUndies and Pornhub.
This show is going to take a turn if we, get Pornhub to notice us.
Why?
I feel like they're going to ask us to do things that we're not comfortable doing, but we're going to do anyway.
Like PR?
Yeah, dude, actually, you know what? That video of you cleaning your butthole is going to be good for Pornhub, though.
Oh my god.
I'm not... Who said I was going to make a video?
I'm just saying, if Pornhub notices us...
We're an audio-only podcast.
But, since we're already on Pornhub, we might as well just post it.
All right. You know what? You're right. Shout out sex workers. Shout out God. Shout out Jesus. Shout out hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
I get it. And I just want to end it the same way last time. I'm probably going to quit, so we'll see if I'm back.
All right. Well, go fuck yourself.
I probably won't be. I almost wasn't this time.
You know what? Fuck you.
Oh, all right. Damn.
Okay. Go ahead and end it.